Hello. I am Emil. Templar Decky 10, or even Lieutenant Templar General, in fact. 4th Battalion. I am quite occupied at the moment, re-examining the Covenant's priorities. Should it? I am not sure. Between the Marauders, the Syndicate, Lost, it's a new enemy every day. Here in Brightwood, there are more immediate threats than the corruption, you know. I do confess, I have heard horror stories from the Great Cleave. The corrupted offensive and this tempest. But the balance between factions is precarious. Unite! A beautiful dream. But I have no time to indulge in dreams right now. I must attend to a pressing matter. Reports of an especially foul Lost stalking Brightrest Cemetery. By yourself? That thing ate 6 initiates just yesterday. I can't stop you. If you go, just try not to despair when it kills you. The last thing we need is more Lost around here. Magnificent! Oh, I should have recognized that you are not someone to make idle promises. I suppose I am inclined to hear you out. You say the factions must unite against corruption. But under what banner? Soul Wardens. Have I heard that name somewhere before? Well, as long as these Soul Wardens do not seek territory control, the Covenant might consider a parley. Whether or not the Covenant would meet with the other factions is not a decision I can make, however. That would be my superior, Adjudicator General Carvalho. He would be at Ballard's Manor, the temporary center of operations for the 4th Battalion. I will even send word ahead to inform him of the assistance you gave us here. You have inspired me, I think. It's the truth. I am a poor liar. And I hear your point. It wouldn't do to have the Covenant absent from the battle for the soul of humanity. That's what humans do best. In times of need, we fight for one another. Oh, thank the spark you're safe. I heard news just after you departed the General's camp had fallen. It is a tremendous blow to our forces here. And even worse, it means I'm in charge. To some, it would be. But I have never really sought power over others. So much responsibility. No, I much prefer to be engaged on the front lines, in the battle itself. To be completely honest, my faith wavers at times. I see the spark clearly in you, however. Yes, I think I would follow you into battle any day. Shoot. I set myself up for that, didn't I? I will have to consider further and consult with the other Covenant officers. But I promise you this. I will at least attend your parley, if that is what you ask of me. Call me Emil. What use are titles at the end of the world? Send word of the time and location for your parley, and I will come. I hope time does not prove me a fool. Though it may have been proven already.
Well, what do you think of our new camp? Not much to look at yet, but as Plato says, the beginning is the most important part of the work. Though, this fort seems familiar somehow. Have I been here before? Glad you like it. From here, we'll make our noble, potentially futile final stand. Can you taste it? That thick, sickly taste. We are getting closer to the heart of corruption. Closer to the Tempest. So, you marched off hoping to win the hearts, minds, and souls of the Covenant. I don't imagine they were too open-minded, were they? Yes, I think so. Memories are starting to come back to me, little by little. I think this used to be a Soul Warden fort. I think this used to be home. Really? That is certainly a surprise. You seem to be quite a recruiter, my protege. If the Covenant will talk, perhaps these other warmongering flag wavers will too. Who's next? I'm sure I have no idea. With a name like that, they sound more like a guild of thieves. Say, are those the ones who wear black and wear the plague masks? Ah, yes. I met one once, rushing off on the way to battle. I recall saying, know the enemy and know yourself. But they hadn't even read Sun Tzu. Some scholars, these Syndicate people. Good luck.
You'll have to give me a moment. Now, where's that test flask? And then I just need the botanical sheath to collect the fumes, and then our troubles will be over. Boiling bear urine! You see, my theory is that the phosphorus in the... Oh, it's better I just show you when it's done. That is, if I can get the formula right. But I don't mean to be rude, just thought you were delivering my alembics. Let me introduce myself. My parents named me Theophrastus Bombastus. They were otherwise good parents, but you can call me Dr. Theo. Yes, well, this has been a stimulating conversation, but I must get back to work. With this news of corruption spreading southward, I may need to relocate soon. I have more mind to study corruption rather than fight it. The way hosts are controlled, it's like a fungus. Besides, the Syndicate has its hands full fighting the other factions. Oh, now that is funny. I do love a good hypothetical, but right now I need bear repellent for my research team. I swear, this urine should work, but who knows? Indeed, discover the cure for bears and we'll talk.
Heard you tromping through the brush from yards out. Thought you were one of those syndicate clowns. They scare off the game. Bear repellent? Sure, easy enough. There's an old recipe that hunters here have used for ages. Here, take it. Those syndicate folk. If you ask me, they're so concerned with being logical they forget to be practical. Now I can avoid accidentally stepping on those pieces.
Wow, urine. Just what I needed. My fellow researchers are also in the field studying these bears. You should bring them some repellent too. Share the pain. I mean, the wealth.
Did Theo finally figure out the formula? Thanks science for that. Wow, that's pungent. You know who else would love this formula? Rind. Definitely.
Ugh, this smells terrible.
Ugh, the things I do for Data. Get some of this to Lubin. She's like to get herself mauled out here.
It's almost a shame. I think the bears were about to accept me. Maybe. You're probably right. Maul me twice, shame on me. Go and tell Theo. I'll try it his way then.
Oh, you're back. Do you know much about urine? I can't figure out where I've gone wrong. Not enough sulfur? Certainly smells bad enough already. And gave it to my team too. Ah, thank you. I didn't think to ask the hunters. Perhaps I underestimated the value of folk wisdom. You've done a service for science today. You and we should continue this partnership. With the bear threat eliminated, we can study the physiobotanical aspects of this region further. I have a theory, you see, about corruption and the angry earth. Well, it began when I was studying the storm wall that surrounds the island. We've always taken it for granted that the storm wall is caused by corruption. But what if it's more environmental? Well, let's not go too far without proof. But that is the reason I'm here. There is actually a phenomenon with all the same properties nearby, and I want to run some tests. I'm not exactly sure. Can't get close. It's very volatile, even more so lately. You might be able to, however. If you can discover the source of this mini storm, that could change everything. Good luck!